Welcome back to my channel, guys. We're back with some more Elden Ring, and today we are kicking off with part 2. This is basically my fight that I had with Malenia over 3 days. So you already assume what's the first part. This is the second part. So this is the middle of the story, and then we still have the conclusion. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the series, and let's just get straight into this video. So yeah, I just want to also point out, smash that like button if you like my content, and subscribe to my channel because it really helps out my channel a lot. But yeah, let's get back to this fight. So we basically into the second day. This is basically the day I fought a bit longer, trying to figure out what works. I tried all kind of builds. So as you could see, I went back to my Sword of Night and Flame. It has never let me down. I don't particularly fight it against main bosses, but against Malenia, if you are aggressive, I saw that it actually can work, by the way. So yeah, I took note of that. Also, I just want to point out today's theme that I'm gonna be dying a lot to this move. Hey, a lot. I can already tell you guys now already. I have no words. Literally no words. Every single time I had no answer for that move. In the first day, she didn't use it a lot against me because I was like, you know, how did, like, you know, she was focused on him and then she basically came back to me. Yes, hectic. But yeah, so obviously something had to change. So this time around, obviously we start off. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna use this. This move is very effective against her if you time it. Basically, you just spam it. When it hits, it does a lot of damage. However, she just goes in and she just takes care of me. I literally, you can't just spam because, like, if you're close to us, it will come in again. Yo, I was getting frustrated because like, I had no answers for that move. And you can probably dodge, but it's very difficult. Trust me. It takes a lot of skill, and it, like, you have to try a lot. I have to get out of this corner. So I'm trying again. Yo! Alright, so far so good. I tried a cold build here, and it seems like it worked for my Mimic tier. However, it's not gonna work for me because, I mean, she can literally use her hyper armor, come straight through and hit me and just heal herself. Instead, if my Mimic tier does it, I can always hit her with one of this blasts, like my from my Sword of Night and Flame. But yeah, so far everything I was learning, I saw my Sword of Night and Flame was very effective in combination with the flies. And as I am spamming, my Mimic tier is also spamming, so that is effective. However, whenever she goes in the air, I had to worry. Like, I obviously knew what was gonna happen. Okay, so we made it to the second phase. This is our second time, guys. But this is where things get tricky, as you all can tell. I could tell from my previous video. Again, we're seeing basically someone broke something out there. Or something at least broke out there. Alright, second phase. What? I'm dead. It's funny how the second time I actually died, because my first time I didn't. This was interesting because both of us died at the same time. That was so funny for me, I had to include it. Alright. So the Moonlight Greatsword is back. However, this time we're gonna combine it with the flies. So we're doing frost damage and blood. Nice, look at the damage. And if this move hits also, it does stagger the boss. So however, that window is very small, window of opportunity. So but it does require a lot of stamina to use this great sword. That's the drawback of this particular weapon. And it sometimes misses for some reason. Your aim is on the boss. Yo. Your aim is on the boss, but you sometimes miss, which is weird, because moves are like if you use like a projectile type of move, it should lock on to the boss. Now I'm not saying that the boss can't dodge it, but it's just weird that if, like, for instance, look at like that, see, obviously dodge that, but sometimes it just goes in the wrong direction. It's either it goes over, like above, or it just drops short, which is weird for me. Nice. Okay, could have gone in there, but like as you could see that she recovers quite fast after the stagger. This was my mistake. Yo. Lovely, man, so lovely. Okay, so clearly you could tell I had no idea on how to defeat her, so I tried out different weapons, but this weapon was probably not the worst I used, because it does prevent her from coming close to you, but you have to time it, and it actually uses a lot of FP, so I don't know if that's a fair trade though. Look at it, I haven't even made a dent in a life bar. Okay, there's his staggered. I should have gone in, I guess. But the crit damage, it's also risky. Oh, yo. That literally means my Mimic is almost dead and I'll be on my own. Okay. Well, this did not work well for me. Okay, my Mimic is basically almost dead. There's that move as well. However, if she just decides to jump up or leap up in the air and does the water dance, or the water flurry, water dance flurry. Oh, that last move. Alright, basically I was just waiting for her to kill me at this stage, because there's nothing I could do. All my flask, I had now not a lot left, so alright. So we're still sticking to the Mimic tier for now. Oof. That came really close at me. Okay, nice. You're going in with the Sword of Night and Flame. This was actually a good run. You could be aggressive, but you needed a lot of stamina, and my build was not. I did not invest a lot in like my stamina or stamina. Nice, nice. Yo, this was it. This was it. This was that run. I could feel it in my bones. It was coming together. Everything was coming together. Like, that's why this is the middle. Like, I was making progress. I was making progress. Nice! My first critical hit, or my first stab. I had to show it twice. Nice! That was so satisfying. Yo, even watching it now, it's just, yo. Alright, we made it to the second phase. We're not gonna show everything, you know. Like, I mean, by this time, you've already seen it all. This time, I'm not gonna die. Okay, so if I get to the second phase, I have to prevent dying, like dying to that move. That is my main mission. And I'm dead. Okay. So I'm back to using my sort of night and flame. Miquella was also using. So I tried to switch to maybe like a quicker projectile, faster projectile. But even that proved to be in vain, because I mean, look at that. Does mediocre damage, and it does take a while to cast, and I'm dead. There's no time for me to respawn because I was still like in that like frame of casting the spell. So hey. So yeah, I went to Rani's spell. Obviously, as I stated before, that like frost damage or ice damage, it's the way to go with this boss fight. But something was still missing. Because look at that range. Yo, look at that. But I had to be careful, because that move can come through to me. Okay, luckily it didn't come. Okay. So far so good, but I'm on my own now. So I need to keep at a distance. Okay, nice. Don't know what I was doing there. I'm way too close for comfort. Way too close. Yo, look at that. So you see, I was just... I don't know what I was doing. Because if she goes up in the air, if she does that leap, it's over. Like I was still like trying to spam the flies, but at this stage I was getting frustrated because like, yeah, like I wasn't even getting to the second phase. Yeah. And this move was not reliable at all because you could just jump out of the way, dodge or roll out of the way. And she still does a fair amount of damage. Look at it, that was a classic example of how bad the aim is of this Moonlight Greatsword. Boom. Basically a combination of all my deaths. this was basically to sum up my second day of like fighting Malenia. So you know what's cool about this boss fight? Every time she kills you, she says like, I am Malenia, blade of Miquella, sorry. So yeah, that is just like, that's why I had to always just include that part, because every time she kills you, she has to let you know that like, hey, I'm Malenia, and I have never known defeat. So the backstory of like, there's a trailer out before the game came out, where she basically fought against let's just say Radahn, short and easy, where she basically fought against Radahn, and it was basically a stalemate. And then she released the Scarlet Rot. That was the first time. Yeah, and that meant that like you saw Caelid, for those who have watched my full entire series, sees the cause of how Caelid looks now, basically rot everywhere. So yeah, that's quite interesting, and she's also the reason why General Radahn is in the state he was when I fought him. The rot basically took over him, and he basically consumed the flesh of his own comrades. So that's kind of sad. So that's why Malenia said in the beginning she was waiting for his return, but instead what she got was actually an upgrade, because we basically defeated Radahn. So yeah, she got it tarnished, which is ironic because we ain't even close to a demigod status. So if we could just defeat her, we would have that bragging rights. Because this is also a secret boss, you don't need to take her or like fight her, but she was put in the game to frustrate people. So yeah, I just had to defeat her. So this is my middle story of where I was at mentally and how things were progressing. As you could see in the background, I had the rhythm. Almost there. Oh. Okay. Just one more hit. Alright, we got it. Okay, let's go. Alright. Come on, we're nearing the end of this video, so we need to take her out. Come on, okay. Okay, and then my Mimicry is gone, so it's basically just me. So guys, thanks for watching the video up to this point. We're almost done with this one. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for watching the video up to this point. I really appreciate it. There's obviously a part 3. So stay tuned for that, guys. But yeah, thanks again for the support. Thanks for watching my video till the end, and I will see you guys in the final video. So yeah, bye guys. Hey everyone, I would like you guys to subscribe to the TheWestiestBrad channel, and I also like to encourage you guys to like, comment, and also share my videos. But again, please subscribe, because it's free, man. You know it's free. Anyway, goodbye.